This is the Mamod SE3 dating from around about 1969-70, which has very curious screwing cranks rather than the normal SE3 cranks you would find. This one uses a threaded crankshaft with two screw-on cranks which are held in position then by two lock nuts. I've loosened these off a considerable amount now, thoroughly oiled it, and it seems to be going a lot better than it did when it first run a few months ago. This one also has the very curious push button whistle, which I'm not going to push down because it doesn't seem to reseat again correctly. Consequently, it just leaks steam from everywhere. But it's quite an odd engine in respect that has these two quite unusual features. It also has the hammered green paint effect, which was prevalent around the late 60s, possibly into the very early 1970s. I've got this one running today in my full SE2 workshop, although I've got the hammer disconnected at the moment, and you see I'm using a very large Meccano pulley to give a good mechanical advantage to the actual SE3 itself. I'm using the larger of the SE3 methylated spirit lamps as well. As you can see, it seems to be performing infinitely better than it did last time. That's the other lamp behind, which is considerably smaller than the brass and steel version, which is actually in there. Okay, this is normally driven by this 1954 SE2, which is curious in the fact that it has the decal, you will notice, on the wrong side of the firebox. Juggling the camera. So performing infinitely better than it has been for a long time. I'm much happier now with the performance of this engine. And a fairly rare variant of the SE3, I would say too, and one to look out for. The push button whistles I don't think were very successful. It's almost like a hybrid of the sprung type whistle and a normal safety valve. They don't work very well at all, but it's a rare feature which, if you're a collector like myself, it's worth keeping your eyes peeled for.